Hello, this is TelecomTV. My name is Martin Warwick and I'm here with Shahar Steif of PCCW. Shahar, good to see you. Before we start talking in more detail about developing APIs for NFV, let's start at a really basic level and ask you, what are APIs?
So APIs basically are the interface between entities. The entity could be within your own network. It could be your data layer versus your control layer, or it could be between the customer or application and your network. So APIs are whatever comes in between. It's the surface through which interaction between entities occurs.
Can you tell us, how should an operator go about deploying SDN and NFV to deliver the very best return on investment?
I think the cost saving is not the most appealing element for carriers when they consider SDN and NFV. It is usually more of the incremental revenue that's the driving factor. If there is any cost saving, it's probably going to be more again in terms of operational efficiency by being able to better manage the load on your circuits and maybe shuffle traffic around so that you can better utilize your existing bandwidth rather than waste a lot of it on being idle while other circuits are congested.
And what do you think results in the best capex and opex returns?
So the right approach would be to abstract the services and be able to represent the elements of the network in an abstracted manner. Now, once we abstracted the elements, meaning the ports that I have available and the connectivity between those ports that is available, how much traffic can I connect from one port to another, I can then virtualize the services and I can then start programming them through a smart platform, and then I can manage them either through my existing or through new OSS platforms. So I think from a deployment perspective, it's going to be more of an IT work than of actual network redeployment.
And what role do APIs have in the network virtualized future? And more importantly, perhaps, what benefits will that bring?
If we're looking at a virtualized world and an application world, one API could be to implement the network elements, the transport elements. Another API could be could be used to implement the storage or the data elements of the service. Another API can be used to implement the compute elements, meaning the VMs. So you can send it would either be three different APIs or maybe one modular API or one single API that encompasses all. And then there would also be another API for the application itself. Some applications can be requested through API. You can actually abstract the elements and build it like Lego bricks, and you can build it on the spot. Others might be a bit too complex to be abstracted, and then you'll probably need to have sort of authorized API, authorized applications which you can call through an API. They will be stored in some sort of probably an app store of some sort, and of course they will need to be certified to work with a certain VM, etc. And then you simply call the API, it downloads the application, downloads it to the VM, creates the connectivity, creates the storage, brings the data, and you've got an application running in real time, a virtualized application.
Shahar Steif, thank you.